Hello again, and thank you for stopping in at the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel. So I'm based in the USA, and this channel is where I share my USA browser with you as we search for funny, interesting, head-scratching things about the royals as it pertains to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Okay, so as you know, I share my browser, and everything I find clearly is on the public domain. It's fair use, and I certainly want you to know that none of my videos are for children. We're all adults. This is adult-based, and the topic is an adult topic. Okay, so I came across this article, and I thought it was fun to share because I have been noticing, I'm sure everyone has, that there is no new photo ops being posted on anywhere at all for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So together, especially Meghan Markle, but you're not seeing either Prince Harry or Meghan. But you're seeing articles that are still being posted on the two of them. So today we're on economictimes.indatimes.com. It's a magazine, too many names, but I will post it in the description. But it is from Economic Times. Okay, so no photos, please. Prince Harry and Meghan issue legal warning to media for publishing their photographs. In Britain, these pictures are used by the Sun and the Daily Mail newspapers. Now, this article is from January 22nd. It pretty much covers why there's no photos, because now we understand, clear print, they issued a legal request or statement saying no photos. So no photos can be posted of them. So that's our quick answer of why we're not seeing any. Canada. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan started their new life in Canada on Tuesday by launching a legal warning to the media over photographs of the Duchess near their seaside bath hole. Following their shock exit from life as working royals, Harry jetted out from Britain to join Meghan late Monday at a luxury house outside of Victoria on Vancouver Island. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have temporarily set up base at the wooded home, having spent 6 weeks there over Christmas with their baby son Archie. Yeah, who's definitely MIA as well, of course. But this is so convenient for them. Their bombshell announcement on January 8th that they wish to step back from their royal duties. Well, honestly, stepping back, it seems like they are out of their royal duties, rocked the monarchy. I'm sure it rocked the monarchy. It's more like it's reminiscent of Prince David, or King David, excuse me. The couple, who married in May 2018, admitted last year that they were struggling with media scrutiny and have regularly hit out at the press in statements and in the courts. Their lawyers issued a legal warning after various outlets on Tuesday published photographs of a smiling Meghan out walking her dogs with Archie. Okay, so we all know about that, and this is just going to basically regurgitate and lead back to that day when she had been out walking her dogs with her baby hanging from her body like, I don't know, a sack of potatoes. I have a few children. I don't remember ever, having them hanging from me like that. And honestly, that baby looked like that baby, if that baby was the real baby and not just like some type of, I don't know, prop. The baby looked nearly half her size. And now we know Meghan is like, I don't know, they say she's anywhere from 5'3" or 5'4" to 5'6". They might make her taller and shorter depending on what her needs are or what the situation is. But she's anywhere in between there. And I'm basically 5'4", and I just don't remember my baby being in the age where it could be papoosed on me like that, held in the front or back, being that large. And so the baby looks quite older. If that's not a prop, the baby looks quite older just in size, and definitely didn't appear to be didn't appear to be real to me, but that's my opinion. So now we get a clear sense. Now, some of us probably already thought that, like, hey, what the heck's going on? We're not seeing any photos posted of them, but we are seeing a lot of articles, or maybe not even a lot, because on my browser, I actually now have to search. I have to put in Meghan Markle's name in order to come up with anything in the news. Of course, there's the coronavirus and fires and floods and snowstorms across the United States. There's all sorts of weather and happenstance and weird things happening in the world. So clearly, Meghan is not the most important thing. But contrary to like last year, even late last year, her name was on my browser. Even when I just would open my browser up and be on, say, Google, it would be trending. And I hate that word trending. Like, give me a break. It's what anybody is talking about. But that's what it reflects. What anybody is really talking about, supposedly, is going to show up in trending. So now I have to search for her name. So that could be a strategic move by Meghan's camp. Like, basically, like, she's down now. There's Mexit. Now she made her exit. And I still feel like there's more to talk about there. Like, there's more to be reported about that. The truth will come out. Everything comes out in the wash. So there'll be more to report on that as time goes on. But right now I feel like, they issued a warning to reporters. They'll all get sued basically if they post any photos of them, but they can write about them. And so it's not as fun for us because everybody's so visual, but there's articles being posted. Now it's dying down and people are losing their taste or thirst even for reports on them. But in all honesty, we're waiting to see how Prince Harry really is going to play out this commoner, everyday guy kind of thing. Is he now thinking he's going to be an actor? Well, it sounds so silly, but in honesty, I just want to insert this. Everybody is entitled to do with their life what they wish to do. Now, that doesn't mean like if you wish to rob a bank, go ahead and that's your right. It's your right to make that decision, but it's against the law. So in Prince Harry's sense, just kind of chiming in and saying, really, even though he's born into being a prince, he didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for it. Now, if he really in his heart, and I don't know him and only he knows himself and the people that really know him, his family and close friends, if he expressed in his life that he would like to just change things up and have things be different, then he is entitled. Everybody has the right to make that choice in the pursuit of happiness. So we have to give him that. And we don't have to do anything. He has the right to do that. So in that sense, it's not crazy. But because we're so conditioned to think that the monarchy rules the world, which at one time they had a pretty substantial say in a lot of European and other colonized areas of the world, what happens and what goes down. And so growing up that way, especially certainly with Queen Elizabeth's day and before her, and then after her, she kind of set the precedent. So yeah, monarchy, being in the monarchy kind of means that you would think that you have a lot of authority over certain things, and that you are also in exchange expected to play along with the entire game, so to speak. So being a monarch, you're going to have to play by monarch rules. And so I don't know those rules, but I imagine they're pretty deep and expansive and probably get complicated. But to simplify it and to put it in black and white probably means this is what you do, and this is what I say, and this is what you do. And this has been the way it's been for X amount of decades. And, the history that comes with the royal monarchy, when it comes to that, they have quite a bit of history of how things are done and how things have been done, and also many years and years and years of any mistakes that have been corrected. And so I'm sure this is painful for Queen Elizabeth in terms of a favorite grandson of hers kind of copping out and not and just saying, please take it all back. But he really didn't say take it all back. He kind of said, I don't want to do this, but I'll do this. I don't want that, but I want this. And so that's kind of where it seems a little bit spoiled. And that's, I think, where the general public is like, what the F? Okay, so I thought I would just share this right quick with you. This article that kind of sets the tone, why we're not seeing anything new in terms of visuals. So we're getting a few articles and a few buzz words, but we're not really seeing visuals of Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, or little Archie. And that could be a strategy to chill out for a bit. But I feel like when they do come out, they're going to come out with something stupid. Like they're just going to have some stupidity like they did last year where they're just, all of a sudden she's not merching anything because there's no photos. So she's kind of really making sure that instead of doing the merching thing, because that's not working out and the royals are not hearing about that, like she's probably has contracts with the monarchy to not do certain things if she wants to keep a certain name. And so she has decisions to make, I'm assuming, behind closed doors. And there's a lot of strategizing to that effect. And I imagine that since she can't just go out and merch coats and say, hey, look at my necklace, hey, the approach that she was taking before isn't going to be allowed. I think now she's thinking, okay, I'm going to set my sights higher and I'm going to make sure that I get the big bucks. Again, speaking arrangements and engagements and showing up at certain events and getting paid to do so, which is kind of selling yourself out, which is not bad or good. It's just, wow, this is the monarchy. This is not Joe Schmo. This is the monarchy and how you're dulling it. And I just feel that's where the pain lies. And so I'm going to leave it with that. But I thank you again for stopping in to the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Come on, dude. Subscribe. All right. I thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.